Um, Great. So I know that one of the things that makes our company different is coming from a boutique mindset versus like a pay per session therapy mindset. And so I'm wondering if you can share a bit more about when you just think about that concept in general, the boutique mindset, what comes to mind? What does boutique mean?
Yeah, so I was doing the pay per session psychotherapy work. And what I found was that treatment tended to take a little bit longer. It was also kind of undefined, a little bit squishy. And so there didn't really feel like there was a lot of container for my clients. And I got introduced to the notion of like boutique offerings in this way through various coaching programs. And I saw what was like actually making change or inspiring change and commitment to achieving people's goals in these other models of like even in gym memberships and yoga studios and coaching programs. And that was really the start of the inspiration to start to like bridge or like push the two together. And when I made this shift and change in my practice, my clients were finding that they had more motivation for their work. They were more highly committed. They were achieving the goals that they wanted more quickly because they were kind of requiring themselves to like show up and see that the change that happens is not just the change that happens between the therapist and client or the coach and client. It's helpful, certainly, but there's also this idea that this boutique model brings about that change happens when we turn off the screen or when we leave the office, that we also take those messages and this idea of commitment to our everyday lives, and we start to make small changes, which tends to be what like how effective change happens, is that we make these small changes consistently over time and it becomes more effective. And so that model I found just was more powerful. I enjoyed the work more because people were like, "Whoa, this is amazing! It's so great!" And yeah, I just kind of haven't gone back since then. And it's been the foundation of the growth that we've been able to see in our clients.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm hearing is like a big component of the boutique mindset is this idea of like a monthly membership. So rather than thinking like, oh, I have a therapy session on Thursday and that's what I'm going to do Thursday, but rather it's like, oh, I'm participating in this larger program and I'm like committing this month to making this change, and therapy or coaching sessions is like one part of that, right?
Yeah. One part of many things. There are these obvious ways in which to engage in the program. So like private sessions, client learning center, group calls, support calls, educational calls. But then there's all of the stuff that happens inside as well, as I was talking about, of like the way to engage with your own mind and having some insight and really being empowered and directive in the healing, change, and growth in that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when you think of like a boutique mindset, what you're really thinking of is it's actually, I just said it, where it's a mindset. It's not necessarily even a program, but where it's really inviting people in to say, okay, what we're providing here is the space for you to really commit to focusing on inviting the shifts that you want to see. And the way that you do that is by engaging in whatever different offerings feel right for you, knowing that we have online courses, we have coaching, we have groups, we have therapy, and then also that they're committing in their day-to-day and between when they're maybe interacting with us or their courses or other providers that we offer, but where they're really committing to this idea of inhabiting their intent to move through some of the things that have been like a blockage for them for a while. Is that right?
Yeah. That mindset piece is like, it's sort of this style and this way of delivering change is inviting people to have a new way to look at the way things have been going, because the way things have been going have not been working as well, or probably not great. And so being able to create a new shift or a new possibility of what that looks like, and we definitely co-collaborate between therapist and coach and client on how to, what sort of mindset works best for them, because they're the experts in them and who they are and what they want in their lives. We're kind of experts in crafting this ability to help identify which mindset is possible, which process might be really effective for them or not, which educational piece might be helpful. And so we kind of are like guides in this process of inviting the change through looking at their experience and solutions with a new mindset. So yeah, I'm like, I could talk forever about it because I get so excited about this possibility.